This man was reincarnated into another world with only water magic, no hero title, no destiny. And yet, within months, he casually kills wyverns, defeats a demon prince in seconds, and becomes someone even dragons refuse to fight. But the most dangerous thing about him is that he doesn't know how powerful he really is. After dying in an accident, 20-year-old Ryo Mihara awakens before an angel named Michael. Instead of judgment, Michael gives him freedom, reincarnation into the world of Phi, where Ryo can live however he wants. No chosen one prophecy, no demon king mission. Just one gift, water magic. Ryo is reborn alone in Rondo Forest, given a house and nothing else. With no humans around, he spends months training in isolation, refining his magic simply to survive. But as Ryo grows stronger, the forest responds. Stronger monsters begin appearing, and one of them doesn't try to kill him at all. The monster that defeats Ryo doesn't finish him. Instead, it begins training him. The creature is a Dullahan, a legendary undead knight wielding the same water magic Ryo uses. Every encounter becomes a lesson. Every defeat sharpens Ryo's control. Eventually, the Dullahan gifts Ryo a weapon, a water-forged sword. Soon after, an old enemy returns. The assassin hawk, once driven off, has evolved, stronger, faster, and hungry for revenge. This time, Ryo kills it. But that victory attracts something far worse. A red dragon descends from the sky. Instead of attacking, the dragon speaks. The dragon reveals the sword Ryo carries once belonged to the Fairy King, a being so powerful even dragons speak his name with reverence. The dragon, Lewin, explains that only someone who deeply impressed the Fairy King could possess that blade. Ryo has no idea what that means. Meanwhile, the angel Michael realizes something terrifying. Ryo reincarnated with a hidden ability, eternal youth. Ryo's quiet life ends when he rescues a shipwrecked swordsman named Abel, who mistakes him for a helpless hermit and vows to protect him through the forest. Ryo says nothing. As they travel, Abel watches Ryo casually destroy monsters that would normally require dozens of adventurers. Wyverns fall in seconds. Ancient beasts retreat in fear. Abel begins to realize the truth. He's been protecting the wrong person this entire time. They reach the city of Lune, where Ryo immediately draws attention. An elf recognizes his robe as belonging to the Fairy King himself. Ryo becomes an adventurer and is promoted straight to D rank, shocking the guild. Despite his power, Ryo studies quietly, alchemy, magic, history, trying to understand Phi. Then the sun darkens. A solar eclipse traps Ryo in a sealed dimension called the Cloister, where an assassin named Leonore appears. She calls herself an Akuma, and she's here to kill him. Leonore declares Ryo's power is too dangerous to ignore, and attacks without hesitation. Their battle warps the Cloister itself. Ryo barely drives Leonore away using acid rain, but she retreats smiling, promising to meet him again. Soon after, the city faces disaster. A great tidal bore erupts from the dungeon beneath Lune, flooding the city with monsters far stronger than expected. Even worse, their magic crystals are unnaturally young. Something is creating monsters in real time. Adventurers investigating are suddenly teleported deep into forbidden dungeon floors. And something ancient is waiting there. Devils, beings older than recorded history, begin slaughtering everyone inside. Among the chaos, a demon prince appears. Not yet a demon lord, but already overwhelming. Abel fights and is crushed. Then, Ryo arrives. He looks at the demon prince once, and calls it weak. In seconds, Ryo slices the demon apart with high-pressure water blades. Silence follows. The survivors realize Ryo isn't strong by human standards. He's strong by mythological ones. To protect Ryo, guild leaders erase his name from official records. But it's too late. Empires take interest. Assassins are sent. and a fire magician named Oscar, infamous for annihilating armies, collides with Ryo. Their clash is brief, but explosive. Both know they'll fight again. The angel Michael realizes the truth. Ryo's peaceful life is already over. Ryo buys a farmhouse outside the city and returns to studying alchemy, still believing he can live quietly. But gods stir. Akuma move in the shadows, and monsters evolve faster than ever before. The world of Phi is changing, and Ryo Mihara is the reason